So my luxury lounge complaint is older people friending you on Facebook. Now, the problem with older people friending you on Facebook is you don't know where this conversation is going to go, and plus you want to be respectful. If I get, and for an example, if I get an older woman friending me on Facebook, my first thought is, this is a friend of my mother's.
Yes.
Right? And I don't want to deal with, why hasn't Jared accepted my friend request? I've been waiting. He doesn't check his Facebook, right? Do you get friended by, family members or people in your life that you're like, oh, I got to accept this one?
Yo, not only do I get that, but you know what I'm starting to get also? And imagine when the app takes off.
Yeah.
I'm starting to get not only my mom's friends, old, never before heard from relatives.
Oh, just like an uncle or like a cousin. Yeah, we don't want to hear from these people. Like, if we weren't at the family gathering this year, then we're never going to be at a family gathering again together. I don't need to catch up. I don't need to find. So I actually got a friend request out of nowhere, and I'm putting it up on the screen right now. I sent it to you, John, on your email. Okay, it's from Nancy, Jewish last name. That's what I'll say. We're going to blur some stuff out. Nancy, Jewish last name. I see Nancy, Jewish last name, and I go, okay, they're neighbors with my parents in Florida. They're, trying to show support. It can go one of two directions. It can be biggest fan in your comments ever. Like Nancy, Jewish last name is going to be, yes, love you, love your mom, say hi, dash Nancy, Jewish last name. Okay, fine. That's the best case scenario. I got the worst case scenario. So now Nancy, Jewish last name, sends a wave. I see the wave. Okay. Now I'm thinking still friend of my parents. Then it says, I think you were in my class at Beth Shalom preschool. And I'm like, okay, that's the Jewish temple in my hometown. It is where I went to preschool. So I go, okay, this is a blast from the past. I don't, also preschool, what are we going to talk about? Cool. And so then she writes, your mom blank on blank road in Needham, where I'm from. And then she writes, right? So the name that she references is my aunt, not my mom. And I wrote, that's my cousin Matthew. So that's all I'm writing because I'm trying to keep this. What else is there? Okay, cool. Like and you want to be respectful, but I'm also getting less respectful as we go because now I know this person doesn't deal with my parents. Like I know they are far away from, right? Like wouldn't you be fading into the mist?
So you don't need to be quite as cordial.
No, right?
Because you're not, because here's the thing. If you're not cordial when it's someone who knows your parents, you're going to have to hear from your parents.
You're going to hear from it.
You're going to hear it.
Yeah. You didn't say how are you to Nancy, Jewish last name?
How come you didn't respond to Ethel? Who the fuck is Ethel?
Who the fuck is this person? So then I write, that's my cousin Matthew. Now she continues the conversation. Like that should be it. You swung, you missed, wasn't me, move on. Find them on Facebook. Find my cousin. Yes. Right? Okay. Oh, that is the connection. You must know my brother, John Blank. I don't know John Blank. I don't know who that is, but okay. I think your parents are friends. Okay. Sure. Maybe. But less cordial. I'm fading out. Like there's nothing even to say here.
But you know what? You know what though? From the sound of that already, now it sounds like she's feeling.
Well, exactly. Where's this going? She's blind, looking to grab onto branches to climb into my life. Right?
Yes. She's just looking for something in the dark.
Something. Just give me something that I can grab onto so we can talk for 72 hours straight. Because that's what it feels like. So here's where you're right, because you're right. The next message. How's New York? Safe? What about your local reporter for New York? They live in another state. So how's New York safe? I don't know. Turn on the news. I don't know. Why am I your... And then it's like, so then her next message is, My son Adam is there in the West 90s. Ask your son if it's safe. What are you trying to poll people? At what point do I go into full ignore, and it's like, what do I have to say? What is my responsibility to this person? The fact that and also I escaped. Had I been a less intuitive, because you and I, we're on social media. We deal with people messaging us. If I were a less intuitive social media user, I would have said, oh, great. New York is okay. And we would have been texting for longer.
Now you're down the rabbit hole.
Absolutely. We would have been, how's New York? Have you seen your parents lately? Send them my love. You should take Adam's number and meet him in the West 50s so that you guys can hang out. He's always looking for friends. It's like, no, full stop. I bailed. And this is the thing. We need age restrictions on social media. Don't you think?
I think maybe it could be renewed.
So I agree. You should have to get a license to get on social media. Then you have to renew it every few years like a driver's license. We need to, and someone like Nancy Jewish last name has to be like a multiple choice question being like, if you see someone you knew 70 years ago, do you friend them and talk to them about their day? And she's like, well, yes, of course. And you go, nah, you're out. You lost your license. You're done. And it's over. Game over. Don't forget to like the video you just watched. I have many more. Subscribe to the channel right now. Like and subscribe, like and subscribe, like and subscribe, you fool. There's even a bell you can click to. Now you've got your week set Monday through Friday. I'm here for you.